India has banned 59 Chinese mobile applications. In one move, some of the biggest digital businesses of China.
Center has banned 59 Chinese apps, including TikTok.
59 apps. These are all Chinese apps, including TikTok.
India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology on Monday, June 29, 2020, released a statement saying they have put a ban on 59 Chinese apps, including the popular app TikTok. This move seems to be a part of the tit-for-tat retaliation after the Indian and Chinese militaries clashed early this month in the high Himalayan valleys. Indian government has cited national security concerns after the two Asian nuclear giants had a deadly clash in the Galwan Valley. The clash that happened 2 weeks ago led some 20 Indian soldiers dead and unknown casualties in the Chinese side. We know China has a history of hiding numbers, the most recent ones including the COVID-19 numbers. After the incident, Indians have been calling for the complete boycott of Chinese products, with demonstrations of burning Chinese TV sets, flags and even the effigies of the Chinese President Xi Jinping. India had vowed to retaliate then. Chinese telecommunication and social networking companies have long eyed India's giant market and its enormous potential. About 50% of India's 1.3 billion citizens are online. In addition to TikTok, the popular video sharing social networking platform, the banned apps include WeChat, UC Browser, ShareIt and Baidu Map. Analysts say up to a third of TikTok's global users are based in India. The Chinese apps were stealing and surreptitiously transmitting users' data in an unauthorized manner to servers which have locations outside India. Monday's move comes shortly after India's government quietly told two state-run telecommunication firms to stop using Chinese equipment and instead use local providers, and in April, the government passed legislation requiring government approval for any investments from Chinese entities. On the morning of 30th June, Tuesday, the TikTok head of India, Nikhil Gandhi, released a statement in Twitter. Here's a copy of the release. Nikhil says TikTok is in the process of complying with it, and TikTok complies with all data privacy and security requirements. The statement also says they haven't shared any user information with any foreign government, including the Chinese. So who owns TikTok? TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which has been around since 2012 and has a $75 billion valuation. ByteDance does a lot more than just run TikTok. It also owns Taoxiao, a massively popular news platform with 240 million downloads, as well as products like Buzz and Buzz Video. ByteDance's CEO and founder is Xiang Yiming, a 35-year-old entrepreneur whose background includes the creation of a real estate search engine. Like we saw before, TikTok isn't the only one to get struck by the digital strike in India. What does this mean to the Chinese and the Indian economy? The move looks like the Indians are ready to take the risks of it, but what about the Chinese? These are some questions only the time can answer. Cybersecurity analysts have warned in the past about the risks Chinese apps and telecom companies may pose, citing the country's national intelligence law. The law holds Chinese companies legally responsible for providing access, cooperation or support for Chinese intelligence gathering. The same argument has been at the center of a campaign to persuade Western countries not to allow Chinese companies to build the next generation 5G wireless networks. And maybe it is time the other country follow the Indian footsteps towards digital strike against China. We have some stats on financial implications the ban on TikTok is causing. According to Business Today, TikTok ban is causing financial losses of up to $500,000 a day for its developer ByteDance. The prohibition has also put more than 250 jobs at risk, the company said in a court filing. Banning has had an adverse impact on the user base of this app, losing close to 1 million new users per day. It is estimated that approximately 6 million requests for downloads could not be possible since the ban came into effect. TikTok has been downloaded by nearly 200 million users so far in India, out of more than 1 billion downloads globally, according to analytics from Sensor Tower. The ban is also said to hit thousands of Indians whose livelihood depended on it. Through TikTok, many Indians have turned into actors, comedians and influencers, but they now have to search for similar apps in the internet. Is India right to ban TikTok and other Chinese apps? Let us know in the comment section. If you love watching our contents and want to support us, you can do so through our Patreon link given in the description below. We will see you in the next video. Take care till then.